है। ओम शांति शांति शांति। गजाननं भूतगणादिसेवितं कपित्तजम्बोफलसारभक्षितम् उमासुतं शोकविनाशकारणं नमामि विघ्नेश्वरपादपङ्कजं। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी। विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः। गुरुः परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। ॐ ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात्। ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात्। ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात्। सदा स्मेरवक्त्रं कृपापूर्णनेत्रं स्थिरं दीनमित्रं जनप्रीतिपात्रं सुविज्ञातशास्त्रं कषायाक्तवस्त्रं दयानन्दरूपं मदाचार्यमीडे परब्रह्मनिष्ठं स्वतो धर्मनिष्ठम् अहिंसैकनिष्ठं स्वशिष्यै सुजुष्टं यतीनां वरिष्ठं गुरूणां गरिष्ठं दयानन्दरूपं मदाचार्यमे सुशास्त्रे चरन्तं सदा संचरन्तं जनान् बोधयन्तं भवादुद्धरन्तं मठान् स्थापयन्तं गुरुं पूजयन्तं दयानन्दरूपं मदाचार्यमे कलानां प्रचारं दधानं विनम्रं स्वयं ग्रन्थकारं सतां मानितारं नमत्तापहारं स्वयं निर्विकारं दयानन्दरूपं मदाचार्यमेते सदा शान्तमूर्तिं सदा क्षान्तिमूर्तिं सदा दान्तिमूर्तिं सदा सत्यमूर्तिं प्रमाणप्रवृत्तिं दिशन्तं स्वकीर्तिं दयानन्दरूपं मदाचार्य इदं पञ्चकं यः पठेत् शुद्धचित्तः सदा मोक्षमार्गे नितान्तं प्रवृत्तः प्रसादात् स शास्तुर्भवेत् ज्ञानयुक्तः स जीवन्मृतो वा भवेत् नित्यमुक्तः दयानन्दरूपं मदाचार्यमीडे दयानन्दरूपं मदाचार्यमीडे दयानन्दरूपं मदाचार्यमीडे दयानन्दरूपं मदाचार्यमीडे मदाचार्यमीडे। The seventh chapter, it started with Bhagavan Krishna saying that anybody who connects to me through yoga, such a person definitely will come to know me and attain me. Krishna continues saying, I will give you, Arjuna, the knowledge of my nature. I will give you the knowledge and all the details of my Swarupa. Having come to know this knowledge, again, there is nothing more to be known. If you get this knowledge of Ishvara, all knowledge is as good as known. If you don't have this knowledge of Ishvara, all other knowledge remains incomplete. Okay. So this knowledge is a completing knowledge. It completes your purpose of life. This knowledge of Ishvara completes your purpose of life. If your purpose is complete, then all life is a bonus. If your purpose is not complete, all of life is a struggle. Right? So Krishna says there are so many people who are trying to gain my nature, to come to me, to become one with me. But out of them, very few people actually are able to reach me because they miss out on the true knowledge of myself. So now Krishna talks about what is his knowledge. Can I share the screen? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you see it clearly? Is the font big enough?
Yes, sir.
It's clear to read, no?
Yes.
Okay. So I highlighted some verses. Bhumirapo, Bhumirapo. I'm getting some echo. Okay. Bhumirapo nalo vayuhu kham mano buddhirev cha ahankara iti yamme bhinna prakriti rashtadha. I have two natures. One is a lower nature, one is a higher nature. My lower nature is said to be the five elements: Akasha, Agni, Apaha, Vayu, Prithvi. Okay, Akasha is space, Vayu is air, fire, Agni, water is Apaha or Jalam, and earth, that is Prithvi. These are the five elements. Mano buddhi revacha ahankara iti. Also, manaha, buddhi, and ahankara. Okay. Manaha, buddhi, ahankara, they are the inner equipment. So, when you talk about the five elements, the outside world is covered. This physical body is covered. Plus, Krishna talks about manaha, buddhi, and ahankara. These are also Ishvara's apara prakriti, the lower nature, the lower characteristic. The higher nature, apara yam anyam prakritim. There is another prakriti which is a higher prakriti, which is said to be param. Okay, it is said to be para prakriti. Now this para prakriti, jiva bhutam apareyam itastvanyam prakritim vidhi me param jiva bhutam mahabaho yayedam dharyate jagat. My higher nature is that which gives life sustaining capacity to all beings. Okay, and through my para prakriti, I I give support to all the jagat. The entire universe is supported by me through my higher prakriti. That means I am the reality of this creation. Plus, I am also, through my lower prakriti, I manifest as a very creation. Okay. So the creation is my manifestation. Krishna says it is through my Maya prakriti, my apara prakriti, that I manifest myself as this universe consisting of five elements: Mano, Buddhi, and Ahankara. We have already covered this, I know. I'm just summing it up. Uh, so through Maya, I create this universe the universe is myself. I and the universe are really speaking one. I also support the creation through my conscious nature, Jiva Bhutam, right? Matta Parataram Nanyat Kinchid Asti Dhananjaya. There is nobody higher than me, hey Arjuna. Mai Sarvam Idam Protam Sutre Manigana Iva. So, in me, this entire universe is uh, connected. Through me, this entire universe is connected, like the beads are connected by the thread. Okay, in the chain. In the chain, there are a number of beads. They're all connected through the thread. Similarly, this creation is connected by me. So I am in and through all beings. I am in and through everything. There is no place in this universe which is away from me. Okay. So this is our concept of Ishvara. Ishvara is Sarvam. Ishvara is all. Ishvara is not somebody sitting above the universe and looking down at us. Ishvara is the creation. Ishvara is the, the jivas who are interacting in creation. Ishvara is a creator because of whom the creation has come. So Ishvara is everything. He is a creator, he is a created, and he is a living being who is interacting in creation. Okay. So Jiva, Jagat, and Ishvara. Everything is nature of Bhagavan. Bhagavan is a creator, he is a created, he is also the individual who is looking at creation and interacting with it. So this is the secret knowledge. You who are looking at the creation are also non-different from Ishvara. Recognize this fact. Once you know the reality of Ishvara, you know the reality of yourself. Okay, reverse, if you know the reality of yourself, you know the reality of Ishvara. So through this knowledge, people have come to attain my nature. This is what Krishna says. I am everywhere. Rasoham apsu kaunteya. In water, I am the rasa. The rasa is a taste. Prabhasmi shashi surya yoho. In the sun and the moon, I am the luster, I am the brightness. In the Vedas, I am the pranava omkara. The omkara is the most auspicious teaching of the Vedas. So that pranava is actually my nature. Okay. In the Prithvi, my nature is the smell of the first rains. I am the life force in all living beings. I am the seed for the entire creation. And I am the buddhi in all the people who are buddhiman. Okay. I am tejas in all things that are tejasvi. I am balam in all things that are balavan. And I am enlightened desire. Enlightened desire which is not against dharma. I am the enlightened desire which doesn't go against dharma. So I am free from kama raga. I am free from obsessiveness. My desire is a free desire. It is not a binding desire. Okay. So in that desire, I am present as the auspicious of all desires. Verse number 12 says, Ye chaiva satvika bhava rajasas tamasascha ye matta eveti tan vitti natu aham teshu te mayi. All satvika bhavas, all entities that are constituted of sattva, all entities constituted of rajas, all entities constituted of tamas. Okay. Sattva accounts for knowledge. Rajas accounts for activity. Tamas accounts for all material. All physical material is tamas. All activity is rajas. All thinking and conscious activity is sattva. Now all this, Krishna says, they come from me. Mattaha eva. They come from me. I am the source for all this. Natu aham teshu. Where do you look for Bhagavan? Don't look for Bhagavan in creation. Okay. I am not in creation. Te mai. The creation is in me. I am not in creation. The creation is in me. Okay. A nice example would be if I ask you, tell me, where is space? Tell me, where is space? What would you say? Space is everywhere. Okay. So if space is everywhere, is it in my body? Say yes. Is it uh, in my house? Yes. Is it in my society? Yes. Is it in my state? Yes. So is space in my house or is my house in space? Which is more correct? Space is not in my house. Okay, because my house is not a container for space. Okay, the reverse is true. Space is a container for my house. Okay, space is the container for my body. Similarly, Bhagavan is not in creation because creation is not a container for Bhagavan. The reverse is true. Bhagavan is a container for creation. So all of creation is within Bhagavan. So if you are searching for Bhagavan, you don't have to look far. Wherever creation is there, wherever objects of creation are there, wherever living beings are there, wherever nature is there, there Bhagavan exists. That is why we say Bhagavan is present in the tree. We worship the banyan tree. Bhagavan is present in the cow. We worship the cow as the Lord Gomata. Bhagavan is there in the river, Ganga Maya. Bhagavan is there in the Parvata, Himavan. The Himalayas are manifestation of the Lord. Bhagavan is in the stone, therefore you have the Shiva Linga. Bhagavan is present in the Sphatikam. The Sphatika Linga you have also, the Sphatika Mala you have. He is present in the Rudraksha. He is present in everything. He is present even in the human being. Therefore, you can look upon the human being as Bhagavan. This is a concept for Jan Seva, Janardhan Seva. Okay. When you respect a human being, that respect goes all the way to Bhagavan. When you take care of a human being with compassion, so you are representing the love of Bhagavan. Okay. With your love, which is Bhagavan, you are showing compassion to another human being. A question was asked last week. Why is there so much evil in the universe? Okay. Why do people do bad things? If everything is Bhagavan, there should be no bad at all in the world. Well, I would like to believe that, but that is not true. What we call as bad is really speaking nothing but a product of ignorance. Okay. In knowledge, you see reality as it is. In ignorance, you see things in a distorted way. Okay. Because of ignorance, you take this differentiated universe as real. When you take this differentiated universe as real, you miss the presence of Ishvara in it. Okay. So ignorance makes you isolated. Knowledge makes you connected. Knowledge of Ishvara makes you connected to the universe. Ignorance of Ishvara makes you isolated from the universe. I am all alone. I am all alone. I have to fight my battles. Okay. And there is a desperation. I have to survive. I have to survive by my wits. I have to beg, borrow, or steal in order to uh, grow, in order to survive, in order to live. Okay. All this is a product of ignorance. In ignorance, I am disconnected from Ishvara. I am disconnected from the universe. I see myself all alone and I have to make my life. Therefore, there's a lot of effort to become more productive, to become more successful, to become bigger. And also, if I cannot do it in the right way, I try to do it in the wrong way. Okay, this is the source of all evil. So, people who try to control other people, okay, and manipulate them, all comes from this sense of insecurity. This sense of insecurity is called ahankara. And ahankara is a product of ignorance. Okay. Ahankara is nothing but a creation of Ishvara. If you recognize that it is ahankara is just a manifestation, it is just a role. Behind the role, I am the Ishvara playing that role. That ahankara is a connected ahankara. Therefore, it is a blessed ahankara. Okay. This is called the devotee. I am a blessed jiva. I am a blessed ahankara. But when I take ahankara as reality and I miss out the reality behind ahankara, I find myself isolated. I am small. I am limited. I am wanting. I have to survive by struggling and I have to make my life rightly or wrongly. So this is the cause for all evil. Krishna says, once you know the reality, you see everything as one. So there are no enemies, there are no friends. Everyone is the same. You have compassion for the entire universe. Okay. So this compassion comes out in the form of uh, an example is the Buddha. The Buddha was a picture of compassion. So he embraced the entire universe. He was open to everyone. He did not reject anyone. Similarly, this jnani, he becomes open to everyone and there is no, what you can say, meanness. There is no desire for fulfillment. There is only a role play. Okay. So Krishna says, Sattva, Rajas, Tamas, whatever objects are constituted of, they all come from me. I am not in creation. Creation is in me. Tribir Tribirgunamayi bhavaihi ebi sarvamidam jagat mohitam nabijanati mameva paramavyayam. So people are associated with these three gunas. Okay, their body is three gunas, their mind is three gunas, everything is part of three gunas. Ignorance also is part of three gunas. So being deluded by these three gunas, so they are ignorant about my real nature. Therefore, they do not know my param bhava. They don't know my apara bhava. They don't know my param bhava. Daivi hesha gunamayi mama maya duratyaya. Okay, this is my maya, which puts people into delusion. People are ignorant about my real nature. Mameva ye prapadyante maya metam tarantite. Those people who surrender unto me, they are able to cross over this maya. They are able to cross over this ignorance and come to attain my real nature. So what separates you from Ishvara is your ignorance born of Maya. What connects you to Ishvara is your knowledge that you are beyond Maya. Can you get this? What separates you from Ishvara is a Maya which makes you believe you are isolated, you are a separate part of this universe. You are one among many. What connects you to Ishvara is your understanding that this world of differences are part of appearance. My reality is Jiva Bhuta Mahabaho Yaya Idam Dharyate Jagat. That consciousness which supports the entire creation. Okay. So my conscious nature gives life to everything. And my conscious nature happens to be the nature of Ishvara. So Ishvara being conscious by nature, me being conscious by nature, the difference is only in my mind and body. The difference is not in my conscious nature. Okay. As conscious beings, we are all one. As people playing different roles, we are all different. Your body, your mind, my mind, we are all different. But when it comes to the reality behind all this, your consciousness, my consciousness, they are not two, they are one. Okay. So this oneness we demonstrate by this symbol. Okay. The Lord in you and the Lord in me are one. This is the Namaste. So this is comes out of a great respect. I may not uh, I may not appreciate your behavior, but yes, I respect the life in you. I respect the consciousness in you. Right? Now Krishna talks about four types of devotees. Chaturvida bhajante mam janaha sukritinor arto jignasur artharthi jnani cha bharatarshapha. Four types of devotees are there who worship me. Artaha, a person in great distress. Jijnasu, the person who wants to know my real nature. Artharthi, a person who wants some benefit from me. And Jnani, the one who knows me in reality. Okay, who are the four types of devotees? The one in distress. Artaha, the one who wants to know me. The one who desires to know me. Jijnasu. Artharthi, the one who is looking for some benefit by praying to me. कुछ मिल जाएगा, प्रसाद मिल जाएगा. And the last one is a jnani. The jnani is one who has discovered the nature of Bhagavan. Tesham jnani nitya yuktaha eka bhaktir vishishyate priyo hi jnani notyartham aham sacha mama priyaha. Among these four devotees, the jnani is said to be outstanding, vishishyate. The jnani is outstanding because he is Nitya Yukta. He is always connected. He is never separate from me. Eka Bhakti. His bhakti is absolute. It is not a flickering bhakti. It is a consistent bhakti because the jnani recognizes oneness with Bhagavan. Priyo hi jnaninaha atyartham. Therefore, the jnani is most dear to me. Aham sacha mama priyaha. Sacha mama priyaha. He is dear to me. I am dearest to him. He is dearest to me. Okay. Therefore, even among devotees, you find that the one who is intimately connected with Ishvara through the knowledge of non-difference, such a person is the most blessed of all devotees. So I keep telling this in my class usually. There is an attempting devotion. There is a fulfilled devotion. Attempting devotion is trying to connect to Bhagavan. Okay. You're trying to connect to Bhagavan. A fulfilled devotee who has discovered his connection to Bhagavan. The one who has discovered the connection to Bhagavan, the connection is non-difference. Such a person is the most blessed. He is said to be the jnani. So this is called the jnana bhakti. Okay. Others, Krishna says, udara sarva evaite. Other people are also blessed. Jnani tu atma eva me matam. The jnani is none other than myself. Okay. Therefore, the jnani is praised. Even among bhaktas, the jnani is the greatest bhakta. Now Krishna says, people worship different gods. Okay. Some people worship nature. Some people worship uh, Devi. Some people worship Shiva. Some people worship so many other gods. Right? Krishna says, it does not matter which god you worship because yo yo yam yam tanum bhakta shraddhaya architum arpichati. Whichever god you choose to worship, either it can be your Ishta Devata or it can be something that has been told to you by somebody. You worship this god and your desire will be fulfilled. Okay, many people. So they even uh, go to the church or go to the temple, go to the mosque, just with the hope that somehow my problem will be solved. It doesn't matter whether I go to the church or the temple or the mosque, but my problem should be solved. This is called the Shraddha. So it does not matter where you pray. It does not matter to whom you pray. What is important is, do you have the Shraddha to appreciate I am praying to the Lord of the universe. So through that channel, the Lord will bless you. Whomever you pray is just a channel. Please understand this. All gods, the different gods that we have in our Hindu religion, and all the gods in other religions also, they are the channel to reach the ultimate Lord of the universe. That ultimate Lord of the universe is all powerful. There are no many gods. There is not even one God. There is only God. This is Vedanta. There are no many gods. There is no one God also. There is only God. What is God. Okay. Whatever that is nothing but Ishvara. If you have that appreciation, you can worship God anywhere. All the worship is channelized. It goes to the ultimate Ishvara. People say, I went to the church. I did so many uh, what is that? Wednesdays or Mondays? I'm not sure. Okay, Navina. You did Navina and my desire was fulfilled. Krishna says, if you worship the God of your choice, okay, the result that comes from that God also, it comes from me alone. Because even there, that Devata is a channel for you. Okay. Through that channel, I fulfill your desire. That means I am everywhere, in every form, in every God. I alone am the one who fulfill all your desires. I alone am the one who protect you from danger. I alone am the one who sustains you. Therefore, I am the Lord of the universe. Okay. People worship different gods because of desire for specific results. Some people worship Ganpati because he will make me pass the exam. Okay. Other people worship Lord Vishnu because he will give me prosperity. You go to Tirupati so that you will be, uh, he'll bless you with riches. You go to Saraswati, you get knowledge. Okay. So some people even worship God to bless their new venture. So either it's a startup or for some people, it is just even going to a horse race somewhere. I knew a person who said 10% of my winnings will go to Bhagavan, okay, in this horse race. So people worship gods for different reasons. Now, they will get the result for their prayer. But remember, antavattu phalam tesham. All the results that are gained by prayer are results of karma, born in time, existing in time. It will be lost in time also. Anything that you gain is antavat. It is not permanent. So whatever you gain in life, it is not permanent. It is coming. You will enjoy it for some time. After that, it goes. Everything comes with an expiry date. This is the nature of creation. You cannot depend on anything permanently. So if you want what is permanent, you have to come to me. I am the Lord of the universe and I am the only permanent thing in creation. Nothing else is permanent. If you come to me, you will be free from birth and death, the fear of birth and death. Vedaham samati, yeah. Vedaham samatitani 26. Vartamanani charjuna. Bhavishyani cha bhutani. Mam tu vedana kasyana. Aham Veda Samititani. Arjuna, know me to be all pervading. Vart Samatitani Vartamanani. I am present everywhere. Bhavishyani cha Bhutani. I am there present now. I am present in the future. I was present in the past also. I was always present. All devatas, all other uh, gods that you worship, they are born from me. I am the source for all of them. They come from me, they go back into me. None of them know me. I know all of them. So I am the all-knower. Through me, all these entities come. I know all of them. None of them know me. Unless you have this special knowledge, which I am giving to you, Arjuna, you cannot know my real nature. So Arjuna has a question. Why are you telling it to me now? If nobody else knows, why are you telling it to me? येषां त्वन्तगतं पापं जनानां पुण्यकर्मणां ते द्वन्द्वमोह निर्मुक्ता bhajante mam dridhavrataha. Those people who perform acts of good karma, okay, they perform acts of good. Those who have good intentions, those who have love in their heart. So those people keep on doing the right type of actions, and their wrong results are uh, become minimized. When they mature by minimizing their wrong actions and maximizing their actions of good, they perform punya karma. By performing punya karma, somewhere they deserve my grace. So I grace them with this knowledge by which they come to me. Very interestingly, Krishna was present with Arjuna most of his life, right? But Arjuna did not recognize Krishna for what he really was. It was only in the Mahabharata war when Krishna revealed himself. Arjuna saw what Krishna really was. Bhagavan was all the time with him. At the same time, Arjuna didn't have the eyes to see Bhagavan. Okay. When did Arjuna recognize Bhagavan? When Bhagavan became a teacher and revealed himself to Arjuna. He becomes a teacher and he says, I am the Lord of the universe. So even Bhagavan, he has to come down as a teacher in order to reveal himself, right? And if you say, why do I require a teacher? Why not Bhagavan himself teach me? Well, tell me, what is the difference between teacher and Bhagavan? Okay. The teacher is a human being, a person. So as a person, he is created. He is created from whom? He is created from Ishvara. The body of this teacher is Bhagavan's apara prakriti. The mind of the teacher is Bhagavan's apara prakriti. The consciousness in the teacher is Bhagavan's para prakriti. That means the teacher is no less than Bhagavan, right? So Bhagavan, the teacher represents the Lord. So when the teacher is teaching, you say Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara. Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. So the Lord has to come as a teacher. So wherever teachers exist who reveal this knowledge of Ishvara, so they are all a manifestation of Ishvara himself. Right? Yesham tu antagatam papam jananam punya karmanam te dvandva moha nirmuktaha. Such people who have carried on punya karma all their life, they become free from the delusion of good and bad, this delusion of right and wrong, this delusion of I and you. All these differences, they go beyond and they hold on to Ishvara with great bhakti. Okay. So unto those bhaktas, Krishna reveals his real nature. When we talk about Krishna, we are not talking about Krishna as a person, please. Krishna as a person is an avatara. Avatara means is a manifestation of the Lord. So as an avatara, Krishna connects to the Lord and says, I am the Lord. Okay. It is like, you can say, the ambassador of the country. He speaks for the nation. When he goes abroad, he speaks for the nation. Right? He represents the Prime Minister or the President. So when he is talking, it is as good as the President or the Prime Minister talking. He is a representative. So similarly, when Krishna is saying, I am Bhagavan, he is representing the Bhagavan. In fourth chapter, Krishna said, I have many lives. Arjuna, you also have many lives. I know all my lives, you do not know. Okay. I am nothing but the Almighty, eternal Lord who is born through my Maya. So I create myself as a person who is born using my own Maya. Okay. So this Krishna's personality is a Maya Shariram. Understand this? Krishna's personality is a Maya Shariram. When he talks, I am the Lord, he is not talking about as a person. He is talking about himself identified with the Lord of the universe. So Krishna also can say, I am the Lord of the universe. Rama also can say, I am the Lord of the universe. Okay. Shiva can also say, I am the Lord of the universe. You also can say, I am the Lord of the universe. If you recognize this connection. Okay, so this is the seventh chapter. We go to the eighth chapter. In the eighth chapter, Arjuna asks some questions. What is Brahma? What is Adhyatmam? What is Karma? What is Adibhutam? What is Adidaivam? What is Adiyajnam? And what is this thing that we call as traveling beyond death? The traveling beyond death. So please tell me all about this. How do we know that one can travel beyond death? Krishna answers, Brahma is Aksharam Param. Okay. Aksharam Param is Brahma. Brahma is the absolute unchanging reality. Naksharati, does not change, does not move. Swabhavaha Adhyatma. Your own nature is called Adhyatma. You use the word Atma. Atma means yourself. Okay. So Adhyatma is your Swabhava. And Karma. Karma is that which you, in which you offer something in the form of a yajna and you receive something in the form of the yajna prasadam. Okay, so this ritual is called a karma in which you offer something to the devatas. Adibhutam Ksharo Bhavaha. So what is Adibhuta? Is this changing universe is called Adibhuta. Purushascha Adidaivatam. Adidaivatam is a Purusha, is the creator. Adi Yajna Ahameva. So the one who is present in the Yajna is myself. I am the Ishvara present in this body. Okay, Dehe Deha Vritam Vara. In this body, I am present as a consciousness in the person, and that I am called as Adi Yajna. Finally, Antakale cha mameva smaran muktva kalevaram. The verse number 5. At the time of death, whoever remembers me constantly and gives up his body. In English, interesting expression. He has kicked the bucket. Kick the bucket means what? You have dropped the body and moved away from the body. Okay. So, muktva kalevaram, having given up your body, yaha prayati, one who moves away, constantly thinking of me alone at the time of death, bhavam yati. He attains my nature, nasti atra samshayaha. There is no doubt about this. Because yam yam vapi smaran bhavam त्यजत्यन्ते कलेवरम तम तमेवैति कौन्तेय सदा तद्भाव भावितः. Whatever you remember constantly at the time of death, now you will attain the fulfillment of that thought in your uh, forthcoming lifetime. So, in this lifetime, if you thought of nothing but uh, Ishvara, so in your next lifetime, you will find opportunities to connect to Ishvara closer and closer, or in a deeper way. If you're thinking only about your children, so probably in the next uh, Janma, you will be either blessed with a lot of children or you'll be worried about your children all the time. Okay. So whatever it is, yam yam bhavam smaran, whatever thing you constantly remember. So this is called the power of visualization. Whatever you visualize constantly, so you will attain the fruit of that. Tam tameva kaunteya sada tadbhava bhavitaha. Okay. Therefore, keep remembering me if you want to attain me, because as I said, if you attain me, you attain the purpose of your life. If you missed out on me, then you are only struggling in life. If you don't have this knowledge of myself, you are only struggling in life. Your life is never complete. If you have this knowledge of me, your life is completed. The rest of your life is a bonus. Okay. Therefore, if you really want to complete your life, constantly think of me and be blessed. Prayana kale manasachalena bhaktya yukto yoga balena chaiva. At the time of death, with your mind totally steady with devotion, engaged in this uh, meditation on Ishvara, yoga balena. Okay, also through the practice of yoga, you have made your body strong enough to sustain that meditation. Bhruvor madhye pranam aveshya. So, placing your prana between the two eyebrows. Tam param purusham upaiti divyam. Okay, if you leave the body through this path, it is said that you can, at the time of death, so the jiva escapes either from the throat or from the top of the head or through the eyes, whatever. Okay. So the practice of yoga is to take your energy in through your spine upwards and place it right at the top of your head so that at the time of death, the jiva escapes from here. Okay. So this is called yoga balam. By the practice of pranayama, pratyahara, dharana, dhyana, samadhi, so you raise your Kundalini Shakti to a point where you can straight away access uh, the, what you can say, the path to Ishvara. Tam param purusham upaiti divyam. So at the time of death, if you constantly remember Bhagavan, you will attain Bhagavan. Om ityekaksharam brahma vyaharan mam anusmaran. While remembering the Lord, keep on repeating the magic mantra Om. Ekakshara mantra Om. Keep on repeating Om. So, Ekaksharam Brahma. Om is Ekaksharam Brahma. Vyaharan. Vyaharan means uttering the sound Omkara. Mam Anusmaran. Remembering me. Yaha Prayati Tyajan Deham. The one who dies and leaves his body, Sa Yati Paramam Gatim. Such a person attains the highest fulfillment. Okay, so this is called as the Yoga Siddhi. The Yoga Siddhi. For those people who are not able to achieve this Yoga Siddhi, they are ordinary mortals. Even if they remember the Lord, they are not able to uh, have that energy to raise a Kundalini to that level. So they are not yogis. So they depart. The jiva leaves the body from the throat area. Now, these jivas, they will go to different higher worlds because of their good karma. But all these higher worlds have a limited time validity. So you can stay there for a limited time. Once your punya is over, your good karma is over, you have to come back. A Brahma Bhuvanan Lokaha Punaravartinaha. All the higher worlds that you can access, that you can go to, they all have a limited validity in time. Therefore, you have to come back. But if you have gone through the path of yoga, if you have gone through that highest channel of the, what you can say, meditation on Avyaktam Brahma, Mam Upetya, having reached me, you will not come back. If you reach the highest Ishvara, you will not come back. But if you fall short, any world that you go, it is within time, you will come back. When you reach Ishvara, Ishvara is beyond time, there is no coming back. So this is the uh, eighth chapter. It talks about meditation on Ishvara. Ishvara as a creator. Ishvara as a formless. Ishvara is formless, but is also the source for all forms. So chant Om. The word Om itself represents a formless. Okay, Om represents all sounds. All sounds are compressed into this single letter Om. Therefore, Om is formless. At the same time, it is a source for all forms. So use this Om for meditating on Ishvara. If you consistently meditate on Ishvara, at the time of death, that thought will be forefront in your mind. And when you leave this body, you will reach Ishvara. Na atra samshaya. There is no doubt about this. Arjuna says, it is very difficult for me. Okay. I cannot think about Ishvara all the time. I have other business to fulfill. So what about ordinary people like us? So for ordinary people like us, Krishna says, don't worry. You have devotion to the Lord. That is good enough. Okay. Patram, Pushpam, Phalam, Toyam, next chapter. He will talk. Whatever you can offer with devotion. So invoke me while doing your other activities. You keep the thought of me in your mind. Don't give up your other activities. Combine your activities with this thought of Ishvara at least some time during the day. If you do that, your devotion will be blessed. So this is the eighth chapter. And the ninth chapter starts with Krishna saying, I'm going to talk about this knowledge, which is a royal secret and it is a royal knowledge. Raja Vidya, Raja Guhyam, Pavitram Idam Uttamam, Pratyakshaavagamam Dharmyam, Susukham Kartum Avyayam. The knowledge that I'm talking about is a king of all knowledge and it is a secret of all secrets. It is pavitram, it is purifying, and it is uttamam. It is the best uh, knowledge which will fulfill you always. It is pratyaksha, it is direct. Pratyaksha avagamam. It can be directly accessed, and susukham kartum abhyayam. To gain this knowledge is very simple, it is very easy. So I will talk about this knowledge. Not only yogis can attain me, but also people who have devotion, they also can attain me through this knowledge. Okay? We'll talk about this knowledge in which Ishvara is present everywhere. Everything is present in Ishvara. There is nothing away from Ishvara. Everything is Ishvara. Ishvara is not a person, please. Ishvara is not a person. Ishvara is the conscious being which is a seed for the universe. The seed has become the tree. Okay, Ishvara has become the creation. At the same time, Ishvara is much more than creation. And that much more is an unchanging aspect. The unchanging aspect is nothing but consciousness. The changing aspect, the seed becoming the tree going back into the seed, that is the changing aspect, that is a secondary nature of Ishvara. So the primary nature of Ishvara is a changeless reality, which is nothing but a conscious nature. The changing aspect of Ishvara is a secondary nature, which is talked about as Maya Prakriti. Okay. Maya Prakriti can be compared to a shadow entity. You and your shadow, they are not two, they are one. Okay. Your shadow can go longer and shorter. It can expand and contract. Ishvara's Maya Prakriti can expand into becoming creation. It can contract into a seed form. So it's like a shadow. It does not have independent existence. It depends on reality. So Ishvara as a para prakriti is said to be Brahma. Apara prakriti is said to be Maya. Brahma plus Maya, they become the parents of creation. Okay. Jagataha Pitarau Vande Parvati Parameshwarau. Again, Ishvara is represented as Ardhanarishvara. Ardhanarishvara, Ishvara is half man, half woman. Right? To show that Ishvara is not a person as such. Ishvara is everything. There is nothing which Ishvara is not. Ishvara is Sarvam. And that Ishvara is right here, right now. He is present as your body mind. He is also present as your reality. So as the real, you are Ishvara's para prakriti. As a person, you are Ishvara's apara prakriti. Okay. So there is nothing but Ishvara. There is only Ishvara. As I said, Ishvara is not a person. We do not say there are many gods. We do not even say there is only one God. What we say is, what is God. There is only God, nothing else. Right? So with this, our 2 minutes for meditation. I don't have to go far to connect to Ishvara. Ishvara is all round me. He is present as the stars. He is present as the sun and the moon. He is present as his earth. He is present as air and space. He is present as the water and earth. He is present as animals, trees, human beings. He is present as the Devatas and also the Asuras. He is present in India and abroad. He is present everywhere. I need eyes of knowledge to recognize Ishvara. Knowledge tells me Ishvara alone is reality. Everything else is apara prakriti, secondary to Ishvara. What is primary to Ishvara is one whole, undivided, limitless, timeless, conscious reality. What is primary to Ishvara is his nature as one whole, undivided, limitless, timeless, conscious reality. He is present as my own reality. I am totally connected to Ishvara if I know Ishvara as such. This knowledge makes me see myself. I am complete. I am secure. I am fulfilled as I am, right here, right now. Even if I don't appreciate this knowledge fully, I can always look around and appreciate Ishvara is in everything. Ishvara is in you, he is in me, he is everywhere. So I can hold on to Ishvara in devotion and feel blessed. I'm always blessed. I'm always in the presence of Ishvara. Ishvara completes me. Ishvara is all around me. Ishvara is in and through me. I am blessed. I feel secure. I feel complete. I feel fulfilled. My namaskars unto Ishvara with a prayer. Please reveal yourself fully to me so that I can fulfill my life. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Swasti Prajabhyah Paripalayantam Nyayena Margena Mahim Mahishaha गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं। लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु। काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः। पृथिवी सस्यशालिनी। देशोऽयं शोभरहितः। ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भयाः। सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः। सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः। सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु। मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। असतो मा सत्कमय। तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय। मृत्योर्मामृतं गमय। ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते। पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। हरिः ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ओम। Welcome. Any questions?